Russia has attacked and there is a war in Ukraine. Now, the most important thing in war is that soldiers know the reason why are they fighting for. Ukraine is fighting for independence and peace. Russian soldiers were told that they were going to exercise and then they were betrayed. So they don't have a reason. Nuclear weapons will not be used. Reason is that the last one who tried to use nuclear weapon was President John Kennedy in 1963, and that's why he lost his life. So no danger of nuclear weapons. Usually in preparations to war, and this time the start of war means big changes in economy. So for example, there are people who are working and they go to battle. That work is lost. Also, country needs to take money for war, and it means that businesses have less money. Also, people want to buy some supplies, and this usually leads to inflation. It can be hyperinflation, and occasionally it causes more damage than the war itself. In this war, if someone tries to take a Russian tank and go driving in Ukrainian city, Ukrainians will attack until that idea ends. There is very good terrain for that. Some 500 years ago, there was a Dacke who made a trap in forest. So when opponents came to forest, he made trees fall and they were trapped. This is a big trap for Russians. In past, it's been usual that countries go to war on multiple borders. So if troops went somewhere, they lost other borders control. This time it's just Russia attacking Ukraine, but there is Russian opposition, there are economic issues, and there are other things. So it's multiple opponents. Ukrainians are very organized, and Russians have a very low morale, similar to Russian and Japanese war about 120 years ago. Now, why did Putin attack? What was the reason and understanding? Idea was to split Ukraine in two parts, then overtake the eastern part and govern it like Belarus. Eventually he would have made peace with the two sides and returned to global stage. So that was his plan. That is now failing. Putin has KGB background and he's commanding people. He commands people to do something, and if they don't, he commands strength against them. That's how he functions. Russian has about one soldier casualty per each minute. So now it's a good plan to start fighting against war and remove Putin from power, and this will make his power structures collapse in multiple countries. Art, you need something to fight for. There needs to be some kind of a goal that makes fighting and attacking meaningful. So in this regard, it's good to remember that idea is to overtake and not to destroy. So for example, destroying a whole city means destroying instead of overtaking. There are lots of checkpoints in Ukraine and you need to speak Ukrainian to get through. Road signs are removed so that Russian attackers don't know where to go. Supply chains are always important, and now Russia is attacking, but logistics are failing, so they don't get the supplies to attack. And Ukraine is preparing for the Battle of Kiev, and idea is to fight for peace and once it's achieved, rebuild more than what was destroyed.